Sec Manny, kailan niyo po nalaman itong desisyon ng Presidente na hindi mo na ituloy itong EDSA rebuild?
Well, matagal na namin pinag-uusapan yan, and I think, finally the President announced yesterday na dapat pagpaliban muna natin yung initial, yung start sana ng pag-rebuild ng June 13, no? That is the time when we will start maglalagay ng board up sa mga sections na gagawin. But ito na nga yung instructions ni Presidente na we were given 1 month actually to revisit actually yung timelines namin because he's very concerned about the disturbance and the discomfort that will be brought about by yung pagkukumpuni ng EDSA. And for us, yung yung traffic management protocol para mas mailatag sa public kung ano pa talaga yung gagawin. So, ito Ted, that we will go back to our drawing boards and see how we can improve actually or accelerate implementation ng EDSA rebuild. No? Sabi nga niya, I think look at technologies around the world na kung pwedeng magamit so that mas pababilis natin yung pag matapos at para hindi masyadong matagal yung pag disturbance at saka yung discomfort ng mga motorist along EDSA.
Sec Manny, if you recall, first week of January, nag-anunsyo na po kayo nitong EDSA rehab, no? So, Enero po iyon. Pero inaabot muna po ng 6 months bago nakapagdesisyon ang gobyerno na hindi ito ituloy. Hindi ho ba that time, sinasabi po ninyo, naghahanda na kayo sa lahat ng mga pangangailangan dito? Ano po ang nangyari talaga?
Well, ang dito kasi Ted, when we conceptualize actually during yung January, we were trying to conceptualize actually yung plano pa lang yan, no? May plano. So it took us some time actually to finalize everything kasi may mga budgetary requirements din na kailangan natin i-finalize kung meron ba o yung mga ganun. So all these things and we kailangan din natin yung interagency coordination kasi. So ito na nga, I think tinignan namin and then dumating din yung ng ASEAN. So we have again to revisit actually yung mga priority sections that we have to undertake without disturbing the traffic when ASEAN will be here actually in 2026. So yung mga ganun adjustments. So ito na yun. And we will give in 1 month actually again to look into new technologies so that we can expedite yung implementation ng construction.
Sec, bago po itong bagong technology, binanggit ni Presidente kahapon yung sinasabi niya na dapat dito nagkaroon kayo ng cost-benefit analysis, no? Na mukhang hindi ito sulit sa ngayon. Yung cost-benefit analysis na yan, bakit hindi pa yan nung umpisa pa lang pinag-isipan na po at pinag-aralan? Bakit kinakailangan munang maghintay ng 6 months bago magdesisyon ng another postponement?
Yung cost-benefit analysis, if you will recall actually, Ted, yung rehabilitation ng EDSA has been postponed for 3 times na yata eh. The first major program that dapat ma-rebuild ng EDSA was already a loan agreement with the Asian Development Bank in the early 2020s, no, during the time of the former the late President Ramos, no. The loan was already there, and all the studies were already undertaken during that time. So the government at that time has already entered into a loan agreement with Asian Development Bank. Unfortunately, during the when we were about to implement the rehabilitation of EDSA under the ADB financing program, hindi natuloy because of some issues that were brought up at that time, no? So, yan, antala yun. Sayang nga lang at yun na nawala yung loan financing noon. And then, I understand that during the time of si late President Noynoy Aquino, ganon din yung programa. But there again, hindi rin na ituloy. But we have to remember that actually EDSA is already 50. Sinasabi nga natin that it has outlived its design life actually. And ang ano natin dito kasi, the EDSA is more than 50 years old, no? And the existing pavement there is actually in the verge of deterioration. Ang problema kasi, Ted, yung mga pavements na ganyan, pagka nagsimula ng deterioration and outlive its actually designed life at nagsimula ng deterioration yan, it is going to be exponential. No? Hindi na natin matigil yan. And in a very short time, actually, everything will crumble.
Opo.
Kaya ina-anticipate na natin kaagad na dapat right now, dapat natin ma-rehabilitate ang EDSA.